So yesterday I decided to rank the months of the year in order of how good they are and tweet it out. It was very controversial, with quite a lot of views expressed by you guys, so I thought I would sit in the rain in my garden and clarify my list. So the worst month of the year is October. It starts to get cold about this time of year, but you haven't got the excitement of November or December as you're building up towards Christmas. So it's just kind of a bit wet and miserable. You've got to get the winter duvet out, get that on. Just a depressing time. Some of you got a little bit excited by Halloween and all that, and I think that might have been, I think there's a sort of age divide. I think the younger people get excited by Halloween, but I don't think we've decided as a country how we want to celebrate Halloween. Like, more and more American-y sort of things are coming over there, and until we've decided for sure, I think October's not going to rank any higher than 12th. Also, it's very late in the year. It's like an afterthought. It's right at the end when, like, October, you've done nothing this year, mate, and it's like, oh, what about Halloween? Too late, mate. Too late. Also, I did Vlogtober last year and it was basically worse than genocide. In 11th place is November. Now, you're starting to get towards Christmas. It's got a little bit going for it because you're getting excited a little bit, but it's too early to buy a tree, so you can't really properly start Christmas. You don't get any chocolates in the morning like you do in December, so it's just nothing there. There's no bank holidays. Fireworks day early on, that's not bad. It's not bad at all, but it doesn't do enough for it. You've just got a miserable month, and also it's a winter month. We haven't really got the ski season going, so I love skiing. It's a pointless winter month. No, not great at all. November 11th. Hey, month pickers! February comes in at 10th in our chart because it's very, very cold. Now, it's the peak of the ski season, but it's also the most expensive time to go skiing, so that goes against it there. The one good thing about February, I think, is how short it is. Like, it's only 28 days, and I like the fact that occasionally it goes, hey, extra day, lads. That's quite good. That's exciting, but it's kind of miserable, isn't it? It's just cold, unpleasant. You're not really getting to plant anything at this time if you're into gardening, like I am dabbling in these days. So, yeah, February, nah, rubbish. January's 9th. It's a bit better than February, and this is why. You should have that after December excitement. Someone on Twitter said that there's the yin and yang of December and January. You've got that hedonism of December, and then you go into January's sort of healthiness. There's an optimism there, certainly for the first week or so when you've just made up these resolutions and things you're going to do before you go back to your pathetic, sad, empty life, mucking everything up and being rubbish like you were last year. So you've got that little bit of January where it's exciting, but it's still cold, it's still miserable, and yeah, it's just January blues. In 8th place, September, and this is different for different people. Kids go back to school then, so they might not be happy by that, not too pleased. Parents might be glad, but September, it's not got the excitement of summer. It's that little gap, isn't it, before you get to Halloween and all those sort of things. There's nothing really happens in September. You get a few warm days, that's why it's so high up the list, to be honest, but don't know, you sort of go, oh, summer's over now, and you got that miserable stretch before you get to the excitement of Christmas. So yeah, September, still in the bottom half. In 7th place is August, and that's controversial. It's summer holidays, it's freedom, it's all that sort of stuff. But this is my problem with August. Too often it lets itself down. It's got everything going for it, isn't it? It's got like a bank holiday at the end of it. Everyone's off school if you're a kid or a teacher, I guess. And it's got, you're going, yeah, August, brilliant. But too often it's a bit cold. You go, oh, I'm going to go on holiday. Everything's really expensive because all the kids are off. It just lets me down too often, August. This August, there's loads of really hot days before. Oh, this is really nice. And then now August has been a bit, just nothing. Grow up, August. You've got all the chances. You've got everything in your favour. And constantly you let yourself down. That's why you're in 7th. 6th place is June, and I'm a big fan of June. It's excellent. It's the start of summer, really. It's the start I mean, May warms you up a bit, but then June, you normally get like a really few good days. You can crack out your smoke or your barbecue and get meat going. It's when World Cups and European Championships kick off every couple of years, and it's just a good month. If you do go away somewhere now, you get the good weather, but you're not really paying premium kids out of school prices. So yeah, June, big fan of June. Really great summer month, one of the best of the three. Second best. April's the fifth best month of the year. It's got my birthday in it, so I know it's a month that transcends that winter, summer sort of time. Quite often on my birthday celebrations in my youth, I've been able to wear a t-shirt out and about if I'm having a few ales during the day or something. You can start to get those first nice quality days, but also you get the good things of winter. You can still go skiing in some places if you want. You still got that last little bit of good snow stuff. A lot of my list is skiing centric, I'm aware of that. But you still get that exciting times. You can still plant a lot of stuff. There's lots of gardening to be done there. Your potatoes, they're starting to come through. They're starting to look good. Everything's exciting. April, great month. Fourth place comes March, and once again I'm mentioning skiing here because March is the greatest month of skiing. It's nice and warm, you've still got loads of snow, absolutely fantastic. It's also the prime veg growing stuff. There's very few vegetables you can't plant in March. Everything's starting to come out, you're getting some daffodils around, things like that, and planting your veg. It's a great month, and you suddenly start to get that optimism for the summer. Like, yeah, it's getting warmer, woo! Well, I do anyway. In third place comes July, and it is the best month of the summer. It's the thinking man's August. Everyone else is going, oh, August is great. But July just gets on with it, doesn't it? It smashes out these really hot days. You've still got the options of the cheaper holidays. It's just a great month. It's just great. It's a World Cup final or a European Championship month. It's the end of Wimbledon tennis. There's loads of sporting stuff going on in July. Tour de France? I'm going to say that's July, isn't it? I like Tour de France. It's good. If you ask someone, do they prefer August or July, and they say August, I'm judging them. You can tell a lot about a man or a woman by which of those 2 months they think is the best. The second best month of the year, however, is May. That's when you're going through there. May, 2 bank holidays, not 1, 2. Really cramming them in there. You've got all the warmth really coming through. You get your first really nice hot days of the year in May. It's just fantastic. The culmination of the football season, just great. May half term if you're kids, you still get a little holiday in there, little cheeky week in May. Yeah, love May. If you're someone who doesn't like hot weather either, May's not too hot. You're not getting those really, really almost sometimes unpleasantly warm July days sort of thing. You never get that hot in May. You just get nice warm days. It's just nice. May's just nice. And the best month of the year, yeah, you knew it, December, Christmas. That's what December's all about. It's about Christmas, it's about holiday, it's about boozing, it's about having just fun days. You start every day off with a chocolate. Should win on that alone, shouldn't it? Now, Christmas can't start early enough for me. People moan about saying, there's things in the shops in September or August and all that, but I'd love it. If I could put up my tree today, I would. I think it's just magnificent, but unfortunately it dies before then. See, December has Christmas in, but then you forget you get that nice week after, you get that holidays, and you manage to get New Year's Eve in as well, up until midnight, and after midnight it goes a bit rubbish, doesn't it, because that's the end and everyone goes home, but you get all that sort of stuff, the real sort of final hurrah of the year, and then you're on to that optimistic January. So December, it's the number one year for me, and for a lot of you out there as well. Now, a few notable public figures released their lists yesterday as well, inspired by this. So I'll just go through a couple of those now. First of all, we'll talk about renowned FIFA player and fan of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, Jaackmaate, one of the 100 biggest influencers in the country, according to the Times. So his list, well, I think this is a ginger thing because he's put all the summer months fairly low down. It's from bottom to top: January, September, February, April, May, March, June, July, August, October, November, December. That's a man who likes a cold winter type thing. I respect this list. I think October's very high up in there, but I think again this is a generational Halloween thing. Yeah. November in second place, unless you own a fireworks company, there's no reason to have it so high up there. There's not much going on in there. Nah, that I object to. And May, far too low down. No. Scotland's finest film director John Baird as well, director of films including Filth and Laurel and Hardy and Kaz. He gave his list, and I don't know. I think it's error-filled. November, top of the. Why would November possibly be? How into fireworks and Guy Fawkes must you be to put November number 1? If you think it's because you like winter, then surely December's above that. May 2nd, that's decent. I did quiz John on this and asked why November was first. He said it's because it's his birthday in. You're like 8 years old, mate. No. A lot of you did tweet me your list as well. Some I agree with, some I didn't. Some people made some strong arguments for their reasons, even if I don't personally agree with them. But this is the definitive and correct list. So anyone who matched this, well done. If you've got any views on the best months of the year, let me know in the comments down below. Hit that like button, probably down there somewhere. Subscribe. Maybe hit that little bell thing that makes it tell you straight away. Go, Robbie's done a video, mate. Just do that if you're really keen. Otherwise, just go and watch something else. Dudey Rhino's Ghost Stories is out tonight with me, Jack, and Loz and Fiona all going around a haunted house. So go and watch that. I think 7 p.m. this evening, unless you're watching this after 7 p.m, in which case it already happened. So there'll be a link somewhere, or just find it, or just Google it. But it should be quite good. Yeah, I die in it for a bit. That's my haunted ghost noise. I'm at Harwich Redoubt Fort. Doing a bit of filming for Dudey Rhino's channel today. Jaackmate's here as well. Or he will be here, there's no one else here. I'm here early. We'll go around one of the most haunted places in Britain for Dudey's excellent ghost stories series that he's been doing. So check that out on his channel if you haven't. I've got a link wherever links go, I can never remember. In Harwich. It's alright. Probably wouldn't spend too long here. Don't want to say it too loud. Don't want to upset the people of Harwich. Got a ferry to Holland. It's got a haunted fort. So we'll see what that's like. And yeah, happy days. So there we go, this is done. We're finished. Leaving the fort now after a night being spooked. If you want to see to know what's happened, you got to go to Jordan's channel, Dudey Rhino. Have a look at that and find out what happened. It's good. Spooky.